Good morning, I'm Colin Chisholm, Staff Sergeant of the Calgary Police Service Homicide Unit. Last week, we called our media partners and the public to assist us in what started as a missing persons investigation, but is now a homicide investigation. We are still asking for the public's assistance in locating the body of Shane Eric James Smith, 20, of Chestermere. He was last seen in the community of Mackenzie Town on Saturday, June the 6th, 2020, and was reported missing by his family members the following day. We believe that Smith was killed sometime late Saturday night on June the 6th, 2020, at a residence in southeast Calgary. Yesterday, we charged Ian Charles Abercrombie, 24, of Calgary, in relation to the murder of Smith. We have just released photos of two vehicles we believe were used to transport Smith's body. We are particularly interested in speaking to anyone who may have seen these vehicles from South Calgary to the Millerville, Curtis areas. We are still looking to speak with anyone who drove over the Bow River Bridge on Deerfoot Trail Southeast near the South City limits between midnight Saturday, June the 6th and 9 a.m. Sunday, June the 7th, and anyone who had dash cam footage of this particular drive. Anyone who has information about these vehicles or who has dash cam footage in the time frame is asked to contact police at the regular police numbers. The regular police number, 403-266-1234, or the homicide tip line at 403-428-8877.
So you're looking for dash cam footage from what area? From Deerfoot south to Curtis area?
No, we're particularly looking for anybody who drove over the bridge, either northbound or southbound, between midnight Saturday and 9 a.m. Sunday morning.
Just to confirm, those vehicles, those photos, you guys have located those vehicles, or you're still looking for those vehicles?
No, we have seized those vehicles.
Oh, you seized them, okay.
Yeah, we're looking for anybody who may have observed those vehicles in the area of South Calgary from midnight, June the 6th, until Tuesday, anytime Tuesday, June the 9th. From anywhere from South Calgary all the way out to the Curtis and Millerville areas.
Is there any reason to believe that there was a search in the Granary Road area? Is there any reason to believe that that might be connected to the death of Shane Smith?
We actually searched that area in relation to the investigation. We're still trying to determine whether the contents of that search are related.
Do we know any sort of motive into why Ian was charged here? Any relation between the two? They're obviously known to each other, anything like that? Yeah.
They were known to one another, and as far as the motive goes, we know a firearm was used and a firearm was pointed, and that's all we can get into to protect the integrity of the investigation.
What made you go out to Curtis to search?
We had information through the investigation that led us to believe that items related to the investigation were dumped on a rural property out in that area.
Can you talk about the relationship between Abercrombie and Smith?
We know that we believe that they were friends.
Do you know how long they've been friends for?
Those details I can't specifically answer that question for you.
Where was Abercrombie arrested?
Abercrombie was arrested here in Calgary. Yeah, he was arrested on Thursday evening, or what day it is.
Today's Wednesday.
Too many days in a row working.
I had to ask too, but it's today's Wednesday.
Yeah, he was arrested Monday.
Can you just tell us a little bit about how the family is doing? How's Shane Smith's family is doing?
Obviously, anytime you lose a child, 20-year-old child, your family is going to be extremely upset and mourning the death.
Can you tell us if they were at a party that night, or if they were all together partying or something like that? Is that just in
Those
speculation?
details are part of the investigation, and I can't release those details to protect the integrity of the investigation. It is before the courts, so
Are
there's...
you able to tell us if Abercrombie has any criminal history known to police?
Abercrombie is known to police.
You said the two gentlemen were friends. Do you know if they had any business dealings together or any kind of dealings like that would cause some sort of friction?
Not that we're aware of.
Is there any reason to believe it was drug related?
We do not believe it was drug related.
Can you speak about the charges you got in dignity to a body? What does that entail?
Anytime you move a body after a person dies, anytime you move a body to conceal it, or you're committing an indignity to a body.
Is there anybody else you're questioning that may be involved with the two gentlemen as well, in terms of like a relationship or?
We do have other suspects in mind in relation to assisting Mr. Crombie after the investigation, and that obviously that forms part of our investigation, and we're still working through that part of the investigation.
What kind of firearm was it?
Pardon me?
What kind of firearm?
Those details again are part of the investigation and part of the details, and to protect the integrity of the investigation, we can't reveal that.